Hello traders, Rich here, and here's a quick but detailed update on PLEX. As usual, if you guys like video analysis, let me know in the comments or simply leave a like. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and like this video, of course, if you like video content, as I'll be posting daily and weekly updates. So for those who already know, I posted two analyses for PLEX previously, and I posted it on my Telegram channel. If you want to see the previous analysis, this is the first one a couple of months ago, and this is the second one like 2 weeks ago. I attach it in the description below, and you feel free to follow my Telegram channel to get notified when I post new content. So a couple of months ago, we know that PLEX has been approaching a very strong demand area around 0.7, 0.8, and then price got stuck inside a symmetrical triangle. And clearly, the bears were losing momentum because they couldn't push any lower. They couldn't push lower and making a new low just like before, which gave us an early alert that a potential reversal might happen, which was confirmed as per my analysis that I'll be waiting for a momentum candle close above this area for the bulls to take over. And lately, and as mentioned previously, like our first target is the 2, and the second target is around 2.4, which is currently the all-time high, which is also a supply zone as we had an aggressive movement down from it. Last week, I've posted this channel, right? So we were overall bearish, price rejected this area and traded lower, bearish, making low lows and lower highs. That's our first impulse movement, correction, second impulse, and as mentioned previously, that price was approaching the same area that we had an aggressive movement upwards from, which is basically what? Also a demand area. That's why we were looking for buy setups. And as mentioned in my analysis, that I'll be waiting for the buyers to break above the last high, which is around here, which is currently our trigger for the buyers to take over. And as you clearly see, price broke this trend line and made a classic retest and traded higher. So technically now the bulls are in full control. And many of you asked me, so now what? We had the break, now what? Now we are overall bullish. We were bearish, but then we had a shift in momentum. The bulls clearly took over, and this is our first impulse. When we are overall bearish, we'll be making low lows and lower highs, right? However, when the last high is broken upward, and especially that it also broke above this trend line, so it's no longer valid, no longer holding the price down, we are technically now overall bullish, and we are expecting the buyers to kick in and start to make higher highs and higher lows, right? As per market structure 101. So that's our first impulse. You know what? Let me delete these ones to make it cleaner. Here we go, right? So, oops, that's it. And this is it. So now we are overall bullish. That's our first impulse. We might have a correction to around the previous low, right? Because when we are bullish, price tend to test the previous high broken upward. Just like previously, we had a low here, price broke it downward, retested this high. And we also, if you follow the same logic, we also have this low here. All right, and the price is currently rejecting it. So we have this previous low from the bearish trend and this previous like high broken upward from the bullish trend. So it's currently stuck inside this area for the bulls to remain in control. Of course, they are in control now, but for them to remain in control, let me draw a zone here, which is our previous high. For them to remain in control, we need to see a break above it. Meanwhile, the bears can still kick in to make a healthy correction movement and then to push higher. So it would be an impulse correction, but we can't really know where the correction would end, right? So when you are overall bullish, the correction might be very small, or it might be bigger, or even dive deeper, right? That's why we can't really know until it happens. Trading is reactive and not predictive. It's just like chess, right? Don't try to predict the next move. Let your opponent, which is in this case the market, make the first move and then react accordingly. Okay, don't predict, don't try to catch the exact top and bottom. Wait for the market to prove to you, of in this case for the buyers, they are finally in control, and then take action. So these are two possible scenarios. If you have a break now above this area, then it would be a small correction, and the bulls would be very strong, not letting the sellers even make a correction, right? And we might have this correction, which is pretty normal, and then before we see a break above the previous high. So that's it for PLEX. Best of luck, and don't forget to subscribe to my Telegram and to my YouTube channel. I'll see you on the next one.